Oh, this is awesome. I'm talking to somebody from Australia. How you doing? Oh, you're
Great, Bobby. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You're in
Oh,
Adelaide, right?
I am in Adelaide. Yes,
Now,
I am in South Australia.
can you explain to me two things?
Yeah.
One, one thing. Why is there a half-hour time difference there?
Oh, for goodness sake.
Nobody
Uh,
can
I-
explain this to me.
no, and I can't actually explain it either, but at this time of year,
Yeah,
there's actually about 4 different time zones in Australia. It's ridiculous.
that's wild. But you guys get an extra half hour.
We do. Well, we either get an extra half hour or we lose a half an hour.
So depending upon how you look at it, right? Like
Yeah,
the glass
correct.
half empty, whether you're an optimist or a pessimist on time.
Exactly. Mine's always half full, so I always
Yeah,
get an
you get
extra
an
half.
extra half hour. So
Yeah.
do you make fun of the people in the other time zones?
No, they make fun of us all the time.
They make fun of you. Oh, that's not fair. Your guys are
No.
you're the unique people. They're not unique.
Yeah. No, they say we're always half. We're behind them. But
Oh,
I always like to say that we're in everyone else's future.
that's right.
So if I'm talking to the US or in the UK, we're in their future, but I actually don't know the cross lotto numbers to be able to tell them.
Yeah, that's the hard part, right? You got to get the lottery numbers in the time to get the new tickets before. Yeah,
Exactly. And I wouldn't tell them anyway.
that's right. That's right. You'd have to have a connection there to buy them for you and split the winnings. That's the way to do it.
Correct.
So you grew up on farms.
I did grow up on farms. Absolutely. I've spent most of my life on farms.
Well, talk to me about farming. What's that like? That's got to be hard.
Oh, look, it's a great life as far as community and friends. So it's fantastic. But farming in itself is, look, it can be really good, but it can be really tough.
Uh-huh.
So at the end of the day, you're relying on the weather, and there's nothing you can do about that.
That sounds like entrepreneurship, actually. You're kind of farming when you're out there.
It is very much like entrepreneurship.
Yeah, and you don't know what the weather's like and all that. So what's your fondest memory of working on the farm?
Oh, I have quite a few. Like I grew up on the farm, so driving the ute, which probably a lot of people won't even know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, what's a ute?
We would call an Aussie ute,
Okay.
but it would be probably a pickup in a lot of in a lot of other places in the world.
Okay.
So driving the ute when we were kids,
Uh-huh.
and being in the sheep yards and helping out with the sheep. So that was when I was a kid, but then probably outside, yeah.
Sheep can get aggressive.
Kids?
Sheep can get aggressive.
Sheep can, absolutely they can, especially the rams. They get really nasty.
Yeah, yeah.
And the sheep, when they've got lambs, they can get pretty nasty too.
Right. They got bad attitudes sometimes.
Yeah, they have a lot of bad attitudes. But probably as an adult, like I lived in the city for about eight or 9 years, and I went back to the farming area and got married and lived on a farm. And so our farm there was a cattle farm, pretty much.
Wow.
So I have a lot of memories of helping cows give birth.
Oh, wow.
And resuscitating calves when they were really sick. And so I've done that a few times.
That's not easy.
But I've also been chased by a cow.
Huh?
Yeah, no. So I've been chased by a cow and driving a tractor. Yeah, that was very scary. And the reason that the cow chased me is because the dog decided to hide behind me.
Oh,
and so, of course, the cow was chasing the dog.
So there's an example of where the dog was not the woman's best friend.
The dog was not at all. Not at all. And so what I actually did was I tried to run to the ute, and I literally dived in the window to get away from the cow.
Oh, wow. And of course you're safe and sound. Now, what happened to the cow? Was he on the menu the next week?
No. She wasn't, because she had a beautiful calf. So no, if they had nice calves, no, they weren't on the menu.
Gotcha. So now you've had some weird weather over there.
We've had some really hot weather. What's going
on? Too hot?
Well, we've had some. So up in Queensland, we had some pretty horrible floods.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's pretty horrible floods.
Yeah.
But here in South Australia, we've had some really hot weather. We had a 47-degree day.
Oh my God.
It was like a furnace, honestly.
That's where you got to take
your fur would have singed, Bobby.
You got to take the air conditioning outside at that point.
It was terrible. You would have your fur would have singed.
I know, that's horrible. Oh crap! I gotta go. Thanks. I really enjoyed this.